I'm Joe Padula,
I'm Maria Haycraft.
I'm Melissa Marquez.
also known as Intern Ethan today. And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. What's up, Maria?
Hey, Joe.
What's up, Melissa?
How you doing?
You got a guess in the corner, huh?
I do. My son's here today.
What's up, kiddo? You can't see him, but you can hear him. Here, get right up on that microphone, all right?
Hi, everybody.
There we go. There we go. All right. So, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Day 2 of Facebook jail
Yay.
So much fun.
for nudity. It's the last time Maria
So-called alleged nudity.
Maria took her shirt off
Oh,
last
my
week.
word. I did not.
All right. I can't believe it. That stupid video about the cop. It's crazy. The Nashville cop who did an OnlyFans video while on duty. Who was arrested, by the way. He got arrested this
Oh, was
week.
he?
Yeah.
What was he arrested for?
Misuse of government, blah, blah, blah,
Oh.
blah. Yeah.
Interesting.
This story, though. I mean, this story went viral. Riley Strain. Melissa, you know much about this story?
Oh, I followed that like crazy, yeah.
Right? The kid from Mizzou was downtown Nashville, partying it up with the college bros. Well, he got kicked out of a bar, right? And he's like 6'7". You can't miss this guy.
I had no idea he was that tall.
6'7", 160 pounds, tall, thin. Well, he wandered off. He got kicked out of that bar, right?
Yeah, but they were only serving him water, and they kicked him out for drinking and being intoxicated, so that made no sense.
Or he came in drunk already. Maybe.
I heard he was shoved out the back door, not the front door.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. So now he's walking down the street and everything. We all saw the surveillance videos of him stumbling and tripping. Then we saw the police body cam footage. You saw that one, right? When he's walking and the cop, hey, how's it going? Hey, sir.
Yeah.
He sounded kind of, pretty coherent. And that was the last you saw of him until, I think it was a week and a half later, the guy found him in the river, the Cumberland River, with no shoes and no pants on.
But his underwear was on, his boxers,
His boxers, right.
and his boots were missing.
Yeah. So you're like, okay, what the hell happened? So family was very, hey, what the hell happened to our kid? And so, yeah, they said Billy Toombs goes in at 3 times the legal limit alcohol level, according to this report.
Yeah, I saw that.
Interesting. Here, let's take a look at the coverage. This is WKRN, News 2.
Students disappear and death is put to rest
Haley
as
Wheelgus.
the medical examiner confirms what Metro Police
wearing green
believe.
today.
Riley Strain's death was an accident.
Very observant
Good
of you,
evening and
Joe.
welcome to News 2 at 5.
Well, she's
I'm
not
Bob
wearing
Mueller.
flowers.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. His autopsy
Thank goodness.
says he died of, quote, drowning and
Today
ethanol
she's the STEM.
intoxication. Now, ethanol intoxication often means someone drank too much. News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry is in the studio with
Quisenberry.
more on these autopsy results. Caitlin.
22-year-old Riley
She's
Strain
wearing
was
yellow.
a senior about to graduate
Like the
from the
sun.
University of Missouri when he took a trip to Nashville in March with his fraternity brothers. He disappeared after a night out on Broadway, and the autopsy and police help explain what happened next.
Nobody needs to go through what we've had to go through, the way that we've had to go through it.
In a previous interview, Riley Strain's stepfather said he believed there was more to the story, resulting in Riley's death.
If he fell and truly fell in the water and you can prove that to me, show me. I'll accept it.
According to autopsy results released today by the medical examiner, Strain's death was an accident. Police found that he had multiple alcoholic drinks after arriving in Nashville on March 8th. He got separated from his friends and was, quote, noticeably impaired walking on Gay Street. The toxicology report shows Strain's blood alcohol level was 0.228, a level so high the experts say someone could be blacked out or might not notice pain or do anything about it. Metro Police said in a statement, quote, detectives have concluded that Strain, who was unfamiliar with Gay Street and the steep embankment leading to the river, did not realize the terrain conditions in the darkness.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Because over there on Gay Street there, it It borders the Cumberland River, and you don't really have much of a wall there. It's a very low stoop, if you will. My theory is this guy went to go take a leak, got up on that little wall, and just as you could see, can't maintain that balance. Goes
Toppled over.
toppled over, goes down. Might explain why the pants weren't there. You know, as it comes down, you know, the guy buttons undone, zippers undone. I don't know about the shoes though, but
Yeah, the shoes would be unless he fell over, he didn't fall right into the water.
Uh-huh.
He was passed out. A homeless man was like, "Ooh, shoes! I need." Just took his shoes, and then he rolled into the water the rest of the way. Because he was still passed out, he didn't wake back up, but that would take his pants off.
that homeless man speaks very weird if that's how he talks. shoes. Valley homeless girl.
Oh my gosh, I need these shoes.
Like, they're so cute.
Oh my god, this poor guy.
They're my size and everything.
Melissa, what do you think?
I think that there was foul play involved.
You're saying foul play.
Yeah, I really do. I've always thought that. Because think about if you've ever tried to get cowboy boots on or off, it's not easy. And I get like what you're saying. Maybe
Okay.
somebody took his boots. But if the boots and the pants, if the current's that strong, like how are his boxers still on? Like that's weird to me.
Because they found his debit card, right?
They found, and that was the other weird thing. They found it on like a wall somewhere in downtown Nashville. Like, did he just take it and leave it and put it somewhere? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, there was definitely some other people's involvement in this. It has to be with the shoes gone.
Yeah.
Okay, with the debit card, just the debit card found.
Yeah.
Right.
Sad though.
Very sad.
John Doe, what you on today, Maria? Everyone's a
Passion fruit electrolyte water.
Maria's on drugs. We are convinced of it. Here, let's see what else I got.
As
to
he
say.
stepped toward the overgrown area and fell down the embankment into the water. Riley's body was found in the Cumberland River 2 weeks after he disappeared
an interesting
with
point,
no
Joe,
significant signs of trauma. Metro's autopsy report says the exact cause of death is, quote, drowning and ethanol intoxication. Metro Police added Strain's missing persons case has now been officially closed. But since Strain disappeared, friends, family, and strangers
Good graphic use right there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
She must be, taking some
Andy-
hints from Andy Cordain.
Yeah, Andy Cordan. They
I don't have a TV to see.
Oh. No?
No. Thanks, Joe.
I don't know why this one keeps going off, but give us a minute.
Thank you.
Okay. Hang in there.
Joe said the water current is crazy and does crazy things, which that is very true if you've been in the water. So it would not even be unlikely that the current couldn't have taken those boots off. It could have, depending on what was going on. If it twists around, gets it just right. I've been in the water. I know how wild and how quickly you can lose stuff. So that's possible.
That's true. But here's the other thing, too. If he fell down that embankment, wouldn't there be trauma to his body? Because you're hitting rocks all the way down. That's a long way down there if you're familiar with that area.
I'm not, so I don't know what that fall would look like. But that's a good point, too.
So it's like, did somebody place
him?
him in the water?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think that there's more to it than we know.
I wonder if there is trauma to the body. They're not even mentioning that. They want to keep you distracted with the blood alcohol level.
Possibly, but his parents had done a second autopsy that they paid for themselves. So if there was trauma,
Oh, they would
they would have
it.
said because, they wouldn't have somebody hiding it from them. They paid for another one. So
Billy says, I still think he might have had been with a lady of the night with the pants and the boots part of the story.
that could be.
He was completely wasted. That could have been too.
That could have been.
3 times the league. Wasn't feeling anything. Yeah.
Joe's such a gentleman trying to fix the TV for me right now. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yay.
Thanks, Joe.
Another theory is so his hotel that he was staying at. Do you remember the name of it?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
It slips my mind right now because I was about to punch a TV a second ago. So the name of the hotel, there's a bar on Gay Street that's the same name. So I bet he may have put some type of search or something onto the phone. Hey, take me to my hotel. But it wasn't going to the hotel. It was going to the bar.
Yeah.
Because he was walking in the exact opposite direction of where he was staying.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy. Craziness.
Well, that would make sense.
He closed, but since Strain disappeared, friends, family, and strangers have worked together to prevent another death.
Our hearts broke. Here was a young,
Look at those
vibrant
glasses.
individual.
Oh, boy.
And we all felt, what can we do?
For now, the last
Jim,
message the family
Seco?
released was following the recovery of Riley's body. His mother reminding people to love on their kids.
I just ask that you mamas out there hug your babies tight tonight, please. Please, for me.
I also reached out.
Quinter says that the parents are looking to sue someone for the accident. Nashville media is feeding the fire.
Yeah, we are
To the
a
Strains
happy
media-
world.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Via
Yeah.
contact with Morgan & Morgan. Their attorney tells me at this time the family is not ready to release a statement. Bob?
What's this bump right here? You gotta listen when you wear stuff like this.
Joe.
Yeah, they gotta iron or something.
Oh my word.
Look at all this. You know, listen. If you're gonna be doing stand-up broadcasting news, have a steamer nearby.
Or
That's all.
wrinkle-free material.
Yeah, come on, Quisenberry. I'm just trying to help out.
You're so critical.
Here's WZTV, Fox 17.
Fox 17 News at 5:30. We start with breaking news. After months of speculation, we now know what killed Riley Strain.
Now, Strain's the University of Missouri College student who disappeared back in March after a night out with his fraternity brothers downtown. His body was found 2 weeks later in the Cumberland River. The autopsy results are in. They show he died of drowning and alcohol poisoning.
Well, those test results found that his blood
It's good to see Mike Pence is still working. It's nice. Glad to see he's still got a job somewhere.
alcohol level was 0.22.
Investigators say the blood alcohol level would have made moving on his own tough. This is security video obtained by Fox 17 News showing the state that Strain was in when he left that downtown bar. He's walking along.
I've parked in here before.
Did he just fall?
Yeah, he did the running fall.
But he ran directly into like a concrete thing, didn't he? Because
what
for
it
a
looks like.
while they said it could have been that he had trauma from that to his head.
That level was 0.22.
Investigators say the blood alcohol level would have made moving on his own tough. This is security video obtained by Fox 17 News showing the state that Strain was in when he left that downtown bar. He's walking along here, struggling to stand. At one point, he falls and hits his head. There you see him struggling, walking along the sidewalk. He left the bar to go back to his hotel, but he was walking in the wrong direction. Instead of toward the hotel, he was headed toward the river. And then minutes later, Strain could be seen on police body camera video here. He has a brief conversation with an officer saying, "How are you doing?" He says, "I'm doing fine," as he continues down Gay Street.
Why don't they show that and play that? You know what I mean? They show him falling and stumbling, but, you know.
Because they don't want to show any of the coherent parts.
Well, throughout that investigation, we were able to piece together Riley Strain's movements. Take a look at this map here. We know that he last interacted with a police officer right down here before moving up Gay Street. Citizen detectives who
She's been waiting all year to use this. This just draw on
She's
screen.
very excited.
Yeah, she is pumped.
So excited I get to use this today.
WZTV is like, oh, we spent $5,000 on this. Finally, we get to use it.
who came to Nashville to help with the search found his debit card here and his phone last pinged here near James Robertson Parkway.
Yeah, I really think that he was on some type of GPS to this bar, but it wasn't. He thought he was going to the hotel, which is over here by her thigh.
You can see all of our stories on Riley Strain at fox17.com. This latest update on our homepage, but you can see all of our coverage and reporting at fox17.com.
There you go.
You know, they can say it was from alcohol poisoning and drowning all they want, but that doesn't mean that he accidentally went into the water. That doesn't mean that somebody didn't put him in the water. So they're ruling out foul play like right away because, oh, well, he was drunk and he drowned, but how'd he get in the water? Like, they really don't know.
Yeah, the word that they keep adding is accidental. And yeah, I agree with Melissa on this. You can't really, I don't know that I'm not a medical examiner, but I don't know, as a layman.
Is the area he was walking, does it get rougher and rougher?
Yeah.
Going down down the embankment is
well, I mean, like, people-wise.
It's a rough area.
It's a rough area.
It's real rough.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think that
so
cop was out there?
it's very easy to be taken advantage of in a state like that.
Yeah.
The reason why the
like
cop
that.
was out there, you know, with the body cam that caught him was because smash and grabs was going on with those parked cars. Right. So there you go. Riley Strain autopsy. Died from alcohol poisoning, drowning. Kind of knew that part already. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, leave the comments, all right? Appreciate you guys being a part of the conversation. All right, Maria. We need some Jesus. So Maria comes in on Wednesdays and gives us a word on Wednesday. A nice verse to help us out through the midweek.
Get over the hump.
Nobody calls it that anymore.
No one calls it hump day?
No.
Yes, they do.
Mike. Hump day. What was that, Geico, right? All right, Maria. Today you're bringing us old school.
Old school verses.
The Old Testament, huh?
Dude, there's so much good stuff in Exodus.
Yo, Exodus is great. They're all great.
They are.
So what do you got from Exodus 28?
It says, remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy.
Boy, do we take advantage of that Sunday, huh?
Do we take anything holy? Keep anything holy?
What about, well, I'll tell you what. Let's listen to the gentleman from the YouVersion app, okay? And
Growing up, I remember my grandparents had a set of fine china. My grandfather used to travel to Japan for work a few times a year, and over the years, he collected a beautiful set of high-quality Japanese china. It was kept in a special piece of furniture called a hutch, with glass windows to display the plateware, and it was only brought out on special occasions, Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner or a celebration. Then they had a whole other set of plateware that was for everyday use. That was much cheaper, it was more hardy, it was easy to replace. The china was kadosh, it was holy. It was set apart for my family's special purposes, not used for everyday life. What my grandparents' fine china was to daily plateware, the Sabbath is to the rest of the week. Holy, set apart. But the question is, for what? Or better said, for who? The Sabbath is an entire day that is set aside not just for stopping or resting or delighting, but for God Himself. Put another way, it is a day for worship. In the biblical sense, to worship at its most primal level is to orient and reorient your entire life around God, our Creator and our center. It's to lay your entire life before Him in love and to deepen your surrender to His love. One way to do that is through worship by singing. But there are so many more ways, giving our time, our resources, our attention, and our affection to God in prayer, yielding our will over to God in decision-making. Anything we do to center our life on God and to intentionally direct and redirect our heart in love toward His glory in the language of Scripture, just meaning His goodness and His beauty. Anything we do like that is a form of worship. Yes, the Sabbath is a day to stop and rest and refill our tank. And yes, it's a day to delight and throw a party and celebrate and feast. But above all, it's to contemplate the good news that God has given His life to us in Jesus. And now it is our joy to give our life back to God in worship.
Yeah, we definitely take advantage of Sundays.
Yeah, I don't do very well with this, so that's why I wanted to put it on here.
Well, you're a workaholic.
I am.
Right, I hear you.
Absolutely, I am.
Right. So we feel the need that we have to be doing something.
Yeah.
We're programmed like that.
Yeah. My personality type is productivity. If I don't feel like I'm producing something, I don't feel good about myself. But that just takes it away from like, am I doing it or is the Lord like in charge of everything? So I have to just switch that perspective. It's really hard for me.
Well, wish you luck with that.
Thank you.
Because I need luck with that too.
Yes.
Everybody does.
Yes.
Right, absolutely. There it is. Exodus 28. Hey, Water Dogs, they're scuba.com. They're going to West Palm Beach next week.
West Palm.
Yep. They're going scuba diving. Also, Water Dogs, they're scuba.com. They got they go to the Atlanta Aquarium.
Ooh.
And they actually go dive inside the tank where everyone's watching, and and you could like tap on the window and everything. And last year I went and I got a little scared and I peed, and I didn't realize that people can see the pee coming out of the suit. It kind of just floats out there. So I felt embarrassed about that. And then all the fish started coming up to it.
Well, and then you didn't realize they had that stuff in the water that changes the color.
Yeah.
So you had this cloud of purple all around you.
It looked like I farted purple.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, it was the worst.
I tell all the kids that come in our pool, I lie, and I'm like, we have stuff in the water. If you pee, it'll turn red.
Oh, so you lie to them?
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
It turns red.
It turns red because I know kids. I'm like, I don't want anybody peeing in my pool, so I lie.
I don't want to be swimming in anything that turns red.
That's a good point too.
All right, here we go. So you had this house in Gallatin. It just blew up. Investigators said that it was done intentionally, this blow up.
Were the people inside?
Yeah, there was a lady in there.
Did she survive?
And here's the thing. She did survive.
Thank God.
Oh, my word.
This is a duplex, right? Okay? Two houses, one shared space, right?
Yep.
Well, just the one part of the duplex blew up, not the other side. Almost like perfectly.
That's weird.
Yeah, let's take a look. Here's Haley Wiggis in green again. And Dick Van Dyke.
Hospitalized after a home exploded in Gallatin last Friday. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is still investigating, but did say the explosion was set intentionally.
Now, the blast damaged several homes, including the house next door. As News 2's Sarah Smith tells us, the homeowner is now forced to start over with nothing.
Who they sleep with, I don't think has any relevance here. I don't know why he would bring that up. Right? Did he not say that?
I didn't catch that.
I definitely can see where you went with that.
Sarah Smith tells us the homeowner is now forced to start.
Homeowner. Oh, okay. Sorry. Homeowner.
Putting the house next door. As News 2's Sarah Smith tells us, the homeowner is now forced to start over with nothing.
Brenda Strong having to start over again at 62 years old. Today, moving into a new home.
I have been told that it's probably I'm not going to get anything out of my place.
This after the home on the other side of her duplex exploded.
Like, why is not the headline "Women Dies in Explosion"? That's amazing.
And she's not even injured.
Right?
I'm wondering if she wasn't even home, that lady.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
Because she doesn't look. She's not the one in the hospital, obviously.
Exploded last Friday in Gallatin. Brenda lost everything.
It was nothing but like splinters in there. What I could see in the bedroom window, and it was blown out and it was crooked.
Family heirlooms and pictures gone too.
I've lost all my family pictures, my grandparents' pictures, my great-grandparents' pictures. I've lost all of the pictures, all of my mama's jewelry that she had.
Brenda is trying to stay positive.
When that explosion happened, I was probably a mile and a half, maybe further from my home.
Leaving for her morning walk an hour earlier than normal, Brenda says she fell and heard the explosion, but didn't know what it was until a friend called her with the news.
He said, well, you need to start walking back. And he said, it's your place.
What the heck?
So she had just went out for a walk.
What if she did it?
I thought that. But why?
But she doesn't. She'd probably have insurance. That'd be stupid to do it without insurance. She lost everything, or I guess
You know
she's
what?
like playing it.
Joe, are you seeing tears there? Like when you're watching her talking, is she crying?
Crocodile.
Like
tears.
real tears?
I don't
I
know.
couldn't tell.
Are they gonna investigate this and find out that she did this?
Could you imagine?
And I said, oh no. And I just started crying and screaming.
Brenda says this is a challenge.
I want to believe her.
I do too.
Do you know? I want to believe her.
I believe her.
Okay,
You
good.
do?
All right.
I do.
All right, good.
There's one good person in here today.
She needed John Doe. She needed the homeowner, okay, and homeowner insurance money for something else. Look at you, conspiracy people, all coming up with the theories. And look, now she's locked out.
She wasn't expecting, but she's thankful to be alive.
I feel like God is walking every step with me.
I hope she's correct. I hope she did not do this.
How would she even know how to blow up her own house? Like,
I know it just doesn't add up to me for her to do it.
Okay, good.
She just seems too desperate.
Yeah.
It's too.
Right. I hear you. I agree. I think.
I think too.
I think I agree with you. Right.
And especially he was Friday. He has my hand.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is still trying to figure out who and what caused this explosion. Brenda says friends are helping her out with furniture for her new place, but she needs a way to do laundry. Bob and Haley.
Well, that just gave it away.
Maria, I hope you're right.
How did that give what away?
I hope you're right. That's all I'm saying.
What would be the purpose of blowing up your own home, though? Like, other than like thinking you're going to get insurance money, but
Right. Yeah. What would be the purpose?
what would be the point?
Maybe she wanted to be on the news so bad.
She could have just called you.
Right.
Caleb said that's what he thought. He said maybe she just want to get on the news. He was
just
raising
wanted
his
to be
hand in the
famous.
corner.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe she did.
That's a big expense just to be on the news.
You're right. You're right.
Rescue a kitten or something.
All I know is this. I hope TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, finds out who did this.
Yep.
I really hope.
Yep.
And I hope
And I'm curious what exactly.
it doesn't look like this.
Oh,
Okay.
Joe.
I'm curious to find out what exactly blew it up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Propane.
Would it be that powerful? I don't know anything about that. That looks like a tornado came through. That's crazy.
It's gone. That house is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But not this side.
How is that even possible if there's that much power?
And now I'm confused.
No.
It's a duplex.
Yes.
So she owns the whole thing, or
No,
she's
I
a
think-
renter.
I think the person in the hospital is the one that was living over here. I don't know if she's the
someone's
owner.
I missed that someone's in the hospital.
Yeah, someone's in the hospital. All right.
So then, if she did it, that's also attempted murder.
Maria, are
Ding.
you saying she did it?
Well, I'm just saying, if you guys are going down that route,
You're
that's
such a wackadoo.
That's where it would go, because
You're crazy.
you're in a freaking house that blew up.
I can't
You
believe
better make
you
sure
think
you're
that she did this.
I don't.
Nice,
actually.
sweet lady.
I still don't. I still don't think it was her.
I think it was.
Oh,
Joe thinks it was her. Joe's like, it was her.
I don't know.
It was her.
Hey,
Caleb
make
said
sure-
it's her.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right. Joe Quinters. Y'all think a 22-year-old can't drink himself to death, but this lady can blow her own house up. The laundry comment gave it away.
How did the
She
laundry
should be
comment?
shaken to even care. Taken to. Wow.
He wins the internet today.
Yep. Oh boy.
I still don't know how the laundry comment gives it away.
She's looking for stuff. She-
Oh,
right?
What do you mean?
She's needy.
I see.
That's a stretch.
Clarksville's third base trivia night Mondays over there at Riverside Drive. It is a good time. Come on out. Great food, great times. Absolutely. Okay, next up. So you got these punks in Williamson County. They got these pellet guns, these BB guns, and they're shooting people. Well, the good news is this is a story covered by Andy Cordan.
Yay!
So we're going to see graphics.
It's going to
and
be very exciting to watch.
I can't wait to see what tie he's wearing. Take a look. WKRN.
Well, Two Williamson County teens are in huge trouble tonight, charged with aggravated assault, accused of shooting a man in the head with a BB gun. Thank you for joining us for News 2 at 4. I'm Mark Kelly, and we do want to warn you, some of the pictures in this story might be disturbing. Andy Cordan has just returned from talking to the family and joins me in studio with the very latest. Andy?
Yes! Hey there, Mark. You know, the BB or pellet.
Look at this guy's outfit. Look at this outfit.
I thought
It's
it
rainbow.
said president shot by pellet gun when I first saw it.
It looks like, I don't know colors. It's like
It looks like a peacock.
a pinwheel.
It looks like a peacock took a dump on his chest. Andy Cordan. You got to love him. Wait till you see the graphics and everything. He does news broadcasts like he's doing a PowerPoint slide. It's amazing.
That's great.
It hit the man in the temple. Now, it's still in his skull. His wife
Yo,
tells
that's
me he's
crazy.
going to need surgery to remove it.
He said I was shot in the head, and I'm freaking out. My kids jump in the car. We fly home. We were only 30 seconds down the road and come home, and he's just covered in blood.
When she thinks about her husband being shot in the head, Erin Eaton is still in disbelief.
It's honestly...
Yeah, what if it hit him right in the eye? You know what I mean? This is...
Then he'd lose his eye.
Yeah.
It's kind of surreal.
You shoot your
We're all
eye out,
shaken.
kid.
My kids don't want to be
Shoot
outside.
your eye out, kid.
Seeing their dad in that condition was terrifying.
According to this mother of 5, her 19-year-old son and her husband are returning from a Father's Day golf outing when suddenly
Just heard a pop.
44-year-old
John.
Ryan Eaton is
That's
shot
true.
in the temple.
And my son looked over at my husband, and there was blood just...
You know what? I think these punk teens, I think they hate men that have earrings.
That's what he was shooting at.
Yeah, this is a targeted
I'm gonna try to shoot
attack.
that off.
This is a hate crime of men.
Like, against piercings?
Yes, against male piercings.
Male piercings.
Ryan Eaton is shot in the temple.
And my son looked over at my husband, and there was blood just pouring
That's
down his
crazy.
head, all over his shirt, and he's like, what the heck happened?
Erin Eaton tells News 2 the projectile is still lodged in her husband's skull.
That's ridiculous.
It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. I'm very grateful that my husband, I think, is going to be okay. He does need surgery. We have to meet with the surgeon. They couldn't remove it.
Tuesday morning, there's
Oh,
a
here we
break
go.
in the case when Spring Hill police arrest 2 16-year-old boys.
Twins.
Twins.
No.
It was identical twins.
It has to be twins.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you something, Andy. Okay? I saw the kids. I did a little deep dive to find out who got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
They do not look like this. It's interesting that maybe he's forced to use these 2 images.
Maybe.
Okay? Do you know what I mean? All right, back to the story.
Ways. According to detectives, a tip leads officers to the Franklin and Spring Hill teens who are reportedly bragging about the shooting incident.
Unbelievable.
As part of the investigation, Spring Hill police will recover this weapon. Investigators tell News 2 the teens fired the weapon from inside a moving vehicle, and the projectile will hit Ryan Eaton.
I don't want to be rude here or anything, but if it was a moving vehicle and he hit the target, I would be bragging too.
I know, that's a good shot.
That's pretty impressive. But it's terrible.
But it is terrible.
Yeah, this is
like,
terrible.
that was his goal, was to hit a person.
That guy's lucky to be alive if it hit him in the temple.
Joe Quinn is, what a twist. If they weren't twins, would it be news?
In the passenger seat of his vehicle. What would you say as a mom to these kids?
Oh, it's honestly,
Spankings.
from a mom's perspective, it's heartbreaking. No mother wants to get that knock on the door that your child is responsible for harm like that.
They should get shot in the forehead by a BB gun.
Fair.
Fair, right?
Fair.
It's fair punishment. No time served.
Yep.
Here you go.
Stand still.
But they have to do it from a moving car. Okay? That's the deal.
Well, no, because what if they miss? And then they don't...
That's
Just
that's
the
a chance.
fear of, it might hit me.
A machine BB gun.
A machine BB.
Okay.
So you could get multiple hits.
Yeah.
Guaranteed
So
a
I
hit.
I hurt for the parents too, but at the same time, there needs to be accountability. This isn't okay. People are getting hurt. And, you know, like you were saying, BB gun, you think no big deal. It absolutely is a big deal. It's a weapon, and if you hit somebody in the right spot, it could be death. It's a big deal.
Hit him in the temple.
And the teens are both charged with aggravated assault. Spring Hill police tell me that this investigation, well, it's still ongoing. Let's send it back to you, Mark.
And they should have to pay for all of his medical expenses.
Yeah.
For doing that.
I think the parents should pay.
Absolutely.
The parents of those dummies.
The heathens.
Okay?
I think the kids should pay. If Corbin did this, he'd be paying. I'm not paying.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good point.
He knows better, and I taught him well. He made the choice to do that crap. He's going to pay for it. I'm not.
I think because you raised that little brat, Corbin, okay, that you should get punished some way, somehow, too.
No, once you get to a certain age, those kids, they make their own choices.
You're damn right. How old is Corbin now?
16.
No, you still have to pay, too. You have to get shot with a BB, but you get shot in the butt.
No.
The mom gets shot because of the kid.
Also charged 2 other teens in an unrelated shooting. June 4th, police say 16 and 14-year-old boys reportedly shot a 15-year-old female with a pellet gun. The teens were also charged with assault in Williamson County Juvenile Court.
These are the same kids?
Jinx.
Is a big deal. It's a weapon, and if you hit somebody in the right spot, it could be death.
That doesn't seem like
It's a
the
big
type
deal.
of neighborhood that this sort of thing would happen in.
And the teens are both
judgy.
charged
I'm
with
just saying.
aggravated assault. Spring Hill police tell me that this investigation, well, it's still ongoing. Let's send it back to you, Mark.
Andy, thank you so much. Spring Hill police have also charged 2 other teens in an unrelated shooting. June 4th, police say 6.
But I mean, the teen, BB guns. Yo, get the BB guns. You can't get in trouble. Right?
What do you got, Caleb?
Maybe they could have taken like the fingerprints from the BB gun to figure out who actually caused the accident.
I'm sure fingerprints were involved, and also, the bragging part of these kids.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's
Like
just
they're proud that they
wow.
did that?
Right.
Like why? Why would that make you proud?
In a week, the Spring Hill Police Department is
Was it a
reporting
gang
5 separate
initiation?
incidents of residents hit by pellet guns fired from cars driving by. Peyton Kennedy spoke with one of the victims about the experience.
Yeah, Nikki, good
Peyton
morning.
Kennedy.
The victims in Spring Hill were either out walking or riding around town in their golf cart or their cars. This map shows where each of these cases happened. The dates range from June 14th to the 17th. So far, Spring Hill police have arrested.
Yeah, this is a fad for these kids. That's
Like a
what this is.
trend.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Hey, all the cool kids are shooting people with their BB guns. We got to
They're
do it too.
shooting all the people on golf carts.
Yeah.
We're going to
State
take all
4
these rich
teenage
people out.
boys in connection to the
That's what they're
crimes.
thinking.
The police department says the
I don't know.
teens are either using toy guns from the brand Orbeez or BB and pellet guns. So we talked with one victim who will require surgery to remove a pellet from his
That's right.
skull.
That was
I also
their
spoke with
mistake.
Candace Copeland. She was out with her husband and their 6-year-old
Look,
daughter.
everyone's using the graphics now. Andy Cordan started a new thing.
New trend.
He really did.
And that is not a child.
Copeland. She was out with her
Yeah.
husband and their 6-year-old daughter.
Child.
It's like a 50-year-old man.
It looks like Jack Reacher as in his young 20s.
Riding in a golf cart when they were hit. She says she hopes these teenagers realize their actions can have serious consequences to their lives and to
Oh,
others.
look at those graphics.
I'm all for kids having
They got
fun.
night
That's just
vision.
not fun. It's dangerous. So I'm sad that the
Gusher
kids are running
pellets?
around making these choices, and I'm upset that there's people being
She's a
targeted
pellet
and-
gun victim?
Wow. See, they shouldn't be using pellet guns. The paintball guns is fine.
Oh, those hurt too.
I know, but at least it doesn't get lodged in your temple.
True.
At
They would
least
make a big
Orbeez.
mess. You'd be found out way quicker.
Yeah.
And it would be funnier.
Yeah, it would be a lot funnier.
You know, like
At least do Orbeez.
I guess if
Yeah,
you're
or-
shooting at somebody that's
Orbeez.
not expecting it, they'd be pissed.
No, you know what you use? You ever have that bubble tea?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you use those things. That's in the bubble
Bobas.
tea.
Boba tea.
Boba tea, yeah. Boba tea, yeah. You use those. And you throw them.
You just throw
Yeah.
them.
and injured
Slingshots.
by
Let's bring
those choices.
slingshots back.
We've
Oh,
talked to
Bart
our children
Simpson style.
about being alert.
You know,
honestly, right now,
Goliath got
children
knocked out with just one stone
Yeah, yeah.
and a slingshot.
Well, it wasn't a slingshot. It was a sling.
Oh.
Right.
we
They
used to go
didn't
water
invent
ballooning.
the shot
King
until
David
later.
wasn't doing cowabunga, dude.
He was just like, meow,
Oh, bad pause. Bad pause for this.
oh!
We used to throw water balloons out of my convertible. That was fun. Like,
Yeah,
and it was my uncle who wanted to do it. I'm like, but you're like 50. Why do you want to do that? And he was like, that's right. But he hit somebody. He was like, there's the police station's right there. Drive. And my mom was like, what are you doing? It was fun.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was fun.
We didn't hurt anyone.
It was fun. And that's what these kids think. It's fun. But no, it's dumb.
Right now, I've told them if they're outside, wear sunglasses or goggles, because I am worried about if someone does another shooting, I don't want eyes to be hurt and things like that. But
absolutely.
we don't want to live in fear, so we just want to be safe and cautious.
The Spring Hill Police Department says.
You know what I would do? I would set up, cameras would be good, but I would set up IEDs filled with BBs. Attack them back. You know what I mean? This is war. This is war. I'm going to set up roadside bombs. When I see them drive by, remote det, boom, all the BBs come out and ping and dent the hell out of their car. That's my plan.
In a week, the Spring Hill.
Gotta have a plan.
So, yeah, that's crazy. That's
What a ridiculous thing to have to worry about.
Right. Must be nice, I guess, in Williamson County there.
God.
Yeah. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! Keep the comments coming. Hey, last night was trivia.
How was it?
Yeah, last night was fun. It's always fun there. It's a good crowd. This one, no kids allowed. It's nothing crazy. They just don't want kids in there. But yeah, come on out Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. All right, next up. All right, how much would you get paid to be tased? Melissa?
100 grand.
100 grand?
Yeah,
That's a
I know
little
my
much.
worth.
I'm with you on that. I don't like.
Really?
I don't like pain at all. Yeah,
No.
it'd have to be a lot of money.
I was gonna say like $500.
Well, have you been tased before?
Yeah.
You have?
So then you have something to weigh it against. I have no idea what it's like.
Oh,
and
it's
that
all right.
Terrifies me.
Ride
so
the
I'm
white
like, "Woo."
lightning. I mean, it's not all right, but
Oh, okay.
No pain there at all. 500, no.
well, they're
1
pushing for
million.
these 1 million. They're pushing for these new tasers for the police. Upgrade would cost the city about $9 million. Let's take a look.
Nashville police are trying again after
Oh,
Metro
alien
Council
green.
voted down a multi-million-dollar deal to upgrade the department's tasers. Tonight, MNPD, they are coming to the Metro Council again to try to get new tasers. But will they get the same result? News 2's Adam Mincer spoke to council members ahead of tonight's vote. Adam.
Metro Police says these are.
Instead of tasers, they should use BB guns for non-lethal engagement. Okay? That's
Seems
what
to
you
be
do.
more effective.
You hire these kids from Spring Hill.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, they're obviously sharpshooters for moving vehicles.
Upgraded tasers will help them de-escalate situations without a physical use of force. But some Metro Council members
Yeah, well,
wonder
they're tattooing.
why
You can
police
take a
should get
taser.
new
Oh my
equipment
gosh, I don't
when
know.
the current tasers
I
still
numb my
work.
tattoos.
According to the proposed contract, this
a big baby.
upgrade would cost the city about $9 million more than they are currently paying for the tasers they have now. The city is currently using the Taser 7 model. This would provide MNPD with the Taser 10 model. However, while some council members think this is an example of Metro opening its wallets for MNPD, others see this as a valuable investment.
It's one of those that this is a necessary piece of equipment, and so we have to decide, do we want them to have the next best?
She doesn't have an office or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to do it in your car.
Yeah, in the car. She's not even wearing a seatbelt.
Available, for them in their duties.
According to the company's
said
website, the Taser 10 has a longer range and can deploy more probes. Councilmember Evans says now that more council members know the difference between Taser 10 and 7, it might have a better chance at passage now than it did in December. Bob?
There's got to be a significant difference, though, between the 7 and the 10 to warrant $9 million.
Well, it's like take the iPhone, what is this, 16, right? 14, whatever. What do you got?
15 Pro.
You got the 15. What do you got?
And I hate it.
I have like an Android, which go ahead, shame on me, but
No,
it's
it's all
so
right.
old. It's an S10, and they have like the 24 out now, so it's probably time for an upgrade.
Right. I mean, maybe it's time for the upgrade with the tasers. Isn't that right, Bob?
Now than it did in December. Bob?
Bob?
Bob.
Bob.
Hey, should Clarksville install a rainbow crosswalk?
No.
Maria, you say no. Melissa?
They'll say
Nah.
we should to be inclusive.
No.
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 It doesn't go with the vibe of downtown at
it
all.
doesn't go with the vibe.
Well, if they would install one, only gay people should be able to walk on it. And then you put a straight crosswalk on the other side.
I think they should just make it look like the yellow brick road. That would be so much more
That
fun.
would be so cool.
Right? Because then people would want to take photos. Well, I'm sure people will still want to take photos.
I want a yellow brick road.
Yellow brick road.
And here's Joe. We're talking about inclusivity, and he's like, "Let's separate the people."
Yeah. Yeah. Heteros this side, homos this side. Right.
If we did the yellow brick road, we'd have all of the munchkins. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
She's on drugs.
Follow the yellow brick road.
It's got to be cocaine.
It's the electrolytes.
It's gotta be.
It's the electrolytes.
It is the electrolytes.
Yeah, the electrolytes.
That was actually pretty good, though.
Billy Toombs has got the Android S23.
Yeah, I know.
Is that a good one? Oh, that's not your 10 though.
Yeah, no, mine is like 100 years old.
To close out Pride Month, Nashville is installing the city's first rainbow crosswalk.
users will
Now,
grow
this
up one
rainbow
day.
crosswalk will be at the intersection of 14th Street and Woodland in East Nashville.
Why isn't this on Gay Street?
That does make sense.
Right?
That'd make way more sense.
They don't
That
want
is near
people to
the
go
city.
over there.
Oh wait, it's okay.
In East Nashville. That is near the city's only lesbian-owned bar, the Lipstick Lounge.
There you go,
Seen in
that's
cities
why.
all around the world,
I went there once.
Did you?
Yeah, for a musician guest was on the show, and they were playing there. You should have seen it when I walked in. It was like ever see like in the movies where the record scratches and everything stops and everyone looks, right? And I'm just like, hi.
There's a man in here.
It smelled. It smelled in that bar.
rainbow crosswalks are meant to be a symbol of unity.
It smelled like tuna fish in that bar.
Okay, that does not make sense.
And acceptance. Tennessee is one of the least LGBTQ-friendly states in the country, according to the independent think tank called the Movement Advancement Project. Council members say the current political...
Yeah, because we don't want kids getting their things chopped off. Right. Okay.
climate makes the rainbow crosswalk more
What's up,
important
Kayla?
now than ever.
At a time when our youth go to school in fear of being their true selves, at a time that our freedom is being chipped away.
What freedom?
Right. They have
What's the freedom that's
they
being
are
chipped away?
free to do whatever they want more than
Right.
ever before. So I don't understand that
There's
at
a
all.
difference between freedoms and privileges.
And there's a difference between freedoms and opinions.
Absolutely.
It is
Yes.
okay for people to not agree
Absolutely.
with it. It's okay. You do what you want, but be so solid in what you want. When someone doesn't agree with you, you don't get offended.
And why would you want to do strip shows in front of kids? That's
Because you're an animal.
I just don't understand that. Well, I do understand it.
You do?
Yeah, it's grooming.
This
Well, yeah.
council, and especially the LGBTQ caucus, is here to say that we see you, we value you, and we want you here.
Yeah, and this one walk spot.
They do need 100 volunteers to help paint the crosswalk next Saturday, June 29th. LGBTQ advocacy groups and local leaders will be there at 9 in the morning.
And then when someone peels out on it and creates the streak marks all over it, they're going to say it's a hate crime.
Anyone is welcome to join.
We need to take the rainbow back.
Yeah, the rainbow.
The rainbow represents God's promise to never flood the earth again.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And then it was taken. What was the guy's name? Kid Toucher, by the way, too. Started that movement in San Francisco. And took the rainbow, right? So what do you think? Should Clarksville install a rainbow crosswalk? Should your town install a rainbow crosswalk? I think it just, it just
I
creates
think-
more division.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
It absolutely does.
And that's what it's designed to do. Just
Mhm.
the divide.
Yep, they want to divide it.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! Share this video. Be a part of the comments. Yeah, she's sniffing the spray paint can, is what they're saying. Is your drug of choice. Is that true? Do you huff?
No.
You don't huff?
No. I used to spray paint a whole bunch though, and I never wore a mask. So like, I used to actually really like the smell of spray paint when I was doing that a whole lot.
Well, yeah, because you'd be high.
Yeah, I'm sure I got them.
Yeah. Hey, you and April fix your beef?
We don't have beef.
Yeah?
We have steak for dinner. We're good.
That was your comeback?
Now he's got me thinking of the Where's the Beef commercials. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Where's the beef?
Now I'm hungry.
Chris Early, no, we should not install anything based off of your sexual preference.
Exactly.
Right.
Sorry, I don't want to know what you do under the sheets.
Nobody needs to know.
Nobody does
Just
need
do
to know.
you.
Yeah.
They try. All right, here we go. Next up. Should you leave Tennessee to get an abortion?
You shouldn't get an abortion. Let's go there. Let's start with
Yeah,
that.
I'm not down for killing kids. I'm not. But thousands, according to the story, travel out of state to receive abortion after overturn of Roe versus Wade. Where,
Because I think it's harder in Tennessee to get one.
yeah.
As it should be.
It went to the states to make a decision.
But it's not hard to get birth control.
Well,
so
that's
you
the
can
problem.
do that.
They're using
It's not
abortion.
hard to keep your pants on.
Right.
They're using abortion as birth control, just according to the numbers. Oh, what about rape? What about incest? That's less than 1% of the abortion amounts that's taking place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it'd be even less if we had stronger borders. Just saying.
Here we go.
More than 10,000 Tennessee women traveling to other states to get an abortion in
10,000.
2023. That's according to a new study from the
2023.
Guttmacher Institute. That's an educational organization. They're focused on reproductive rights. The data also comes almost 2 years after Tennessee's abortion ban took effect. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner explains.
It's a trip that starts with a ticket, a tank of gas, or a boarding pass. It's not a vacation. It's a journey to abortion access.
Planned Parenthood is also allowing minors, like it's really trafficking when you think about it. They are paying for minors to be brought out of states into their facilities.
Really?
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I watch all these undercover videos. Man.
Lou Ridley helped her friend get there.
Somebody needs help. That's our job as other humans to help them.
We talked to Ridley
All
about
right.
the trip in 2022.
I got it.
The same year, the
But
U.S.
you're not giving
Supreme
them good help.
No. If you're using birth control, you're using it as birth control. It's terrible. My body, my choice. Wow. Does the guy have a say in it?
I was just going to say that. Like, the poor fathers don't get any say, and
Some
then
of
their
them-
kids are not being, you
Right.
know.
Not being birthed. They don't.
Being
Some of
birthed.
them don't even know that they exist. So
Watching this one guy screaming outside the abortion clinic
Really?
while his girlfriend was going in. Like,
That's so
He
sad.
was just so excited to be a father.
Court overturned Roe v. Wade, and Tennessee's trigger ban on abortions went into effect. With no exceptions for rape or incest, the road to reproductive care became a literal one.
Less than 1%.
They throw that out there because they want to make, they're pushing their narrative.
Absolutely. Wow.
and they want to justify an abortion. I'm not saying that rape or incest is justifiable.
Right. I hear you.
But you can
they're-
understand it to some extent.
Yeah, I hear you, but rape is bad. All right, it's illegal. Don't do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Very bad.
And hey, guess what? Abortion is illegal. But hey, if you
Yes.
got to go to another state to get it,
Yes.
ugh.
Absolutely. But at the same time, like having a faith background,
Mhm.
God is in the redemption business, and he can redeem and heal you from that trauma and can give purpose to that child. You don't know what good could come out of that bad.
I hear you on
If
that.
you
I
just
don't.
give it to him, give that a chance before going through this, because your body goes through some really traumatic stuff when you actually go through an abortion, no matter what the reason why you're doing it is, and you have to live with that the rest of your life.
And how about some of these rape cases when two partners who were consenting adults were drunk, and boy, do they want to change the story the next morning.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ridley's friend found out she was pregnant. That's the path she took.
Luckily, my friend has the resources, the finances to be able to take a day off work. We drove to Illinois.
By 2023, Illinois was the top state Tennessee women traveled to get an abortion, according to a new study by the Guttmacher Institute. The data says more than 10,500 Tennesseans left the state, going as far as California to get the procedure last year.
As a consequence of bans in states like Tennessee, there's been an enormous increase in travel across state.
Why could I have guessed that this guy works at this place that did this study? I could have guessed.
Look at those eyebrows, man.
I'm not here to mock, okay? But I'm just saying, that there is a certain body type.
Lines for care.
Tennessee is one of 14 states with total bans on abortions. Since it borders multiple other states that also have total bans, women are traveling even farther to get the procedure. That comes at a cost that's not only financial, but logistical.
It often only happens that people are able to overcome those costs because a lot of support is available from clinics themselves, from abortion funds, from practical support organizations. One thing that I think that we're concerned about in the long term is whether that support will be sustainable.
Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.
I'm sorry, but I think the
So
cost
data
should be
scientists
great.
with the Guttmacher
You're about
Institute-
to take a human life,
Right?
So it should not be easy. It should be extremely difficult. You should have to really think through that before you go to do that. It should cost a ton of money, and no insurance company should pay for it.
Agree. And birth control doesn't cost that much. You can go to Planned Parenthood and get it for $20 a month, and you don't have to go to California. The ethical part of that. It's heartbreaking. There's so many women that have come back later and said that they're tormented by the fact that they did that.
Right.
I got did I tell you about the phone call that I got?
Mm-mm.
So, someone who was very special to me, who did not agree with me at all politically, called me a couple months ago. And this was after years of not contacting or talking. And she was like, hey, Joe, I just want to tell you something. I got an abortion, okay? And it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And I just wanted to tell you that.
Wow.
I don't know if the discussions that we had politically about this topic, we're back in her head and she was looking for some type of closure. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what you just said is absolutely true. If you know what goes into this, where they rip out arms of kids, where they have to snap a spine.
Ugh.
Okay?
I couldn't live with it.
Right.
And
I
then,
couldn't.
And then these ads that are being launched. Have you watched these ads by California, saying, "Hey, come to California to bring your money here to kill your kid."
I haven't seen that.
Me neither.
I keep getting texts from Colorado, though. Some political group has my phone number for some crazy reason. They're like, how do you feel about women's reproductive rights in Colorado, all this stuff? And I was like, I'm for saving all the babies.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, thanks for your opinion.
Yeah. Here, take a look at and a video. Here's this video. It's so ridiculous.
This is a commercial?
Yes.
Okay.
Paging Dr. Statement. Dr. Statement, please.
See what they did there?
Trump Republicans want to criminalize young women who travel to receive the reproductive care they need. Don't let them hold Tennessee women hostage.
Oh my
Take
gosh.
Did you see what they did in the ad? Did you catch that? Where they had the sexual assault kit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Less than 1%?
Yeah.
Criminalize young women who travel to receive the reproductive care they need. Don't let them hold Tennessee women hostage.
She's locked up.
Take action
On the
at
hospital bed.
righttotravel.org.
Okay.
Campaign for Democracy Group is responsible for the content of this advertising.
You just.
Yo, check this one out. Okay. So they're about to past the state line, right? So they can go abort this baby. Fetus, the word fetus is Latin. Do you know what it stands for?
Isn't it like start of life?
Tiny human.
No.
Right.
Fetus is
Yeah.
Latin for tiny human,
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty
they're
sure.
trying to call it
Yeah.
a fetus so it doesn't humanize.
Right.
Oh my word.
What planet am I even on anymore?
Take a look at this ad. Okay. Uh-oh.
We're almost there. We're gonna make it. Oh, because they're chasing them?
Oh
my gosh, they are being chased.
This
Trump
is ridiculous.
Republicans want to criminalize young Alabama women who travel for reproductive care.
Excuse me, man. Can I get your license, registration, and proof of pregnancy?
Miss,
Wow.
I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle. Take a pregnancy test.
Stop
They
them
didn't
by
actually
taking
put that out,
action
did
at
they?
righttotravel.org.
I can't. I'm dead. They did actually put this out.
This is an actual commercial.
That
Oh
is
my
pathetic.
God.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my
Oh
life.
my gosh.
Did they not
Oh.
do like focus groups before? Releasing all of these?
They gave a cop a pregnancy test. I'm sorry, but
And
just
he
no.
taps it on the door.
I can't. I'm dead.
They're taking away the
Trump
sensitive
Republicans
nature
want to
of this
criminalize young Alabama
topic.
women
Absolutely.
who travel for reproductive care.
Miss, I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle.
I
Take a
can't.
pregnancy test.
Stop them by taking action at righttotravel.org.
Slams her on the car.
Campaign for Democracy Group is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Help me.
No, it would be funnier if she
I'm
would
dying.
look up at the camera and go, Mom.
Yeah.
That would be best because we're like, oh, you wouldn't have a mom. You're trying to kill.
Right? He tapped it.
Yeah, this one is this one's California in the state of Alabama. Come to California, Alabama.
So California's making all of these?
Yeah,
commercials?
righttotravel.org. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not going to help them at all. That's just going to make people think this is like ridiculous. How do you see that and not laugh at that?
Like this is
Republicans want to criminalize young
Well,
Alabama
people
women
on the
who
other
travel for
side
reproductive
really
care.
feel this way.
Yes.
I've talked to
I'm gonna
several,
need you to
and
step out of-
they are like,
Absolutely.
"Oh, we hate that Tennessee is against women's reproductive rights." Like they don't see it as killing a baby at all. They
We're
don't.
not against reproductive rights. There's birth control, there's condoms, there's pants.
There's other options. Right.
There's not doing it.
Right, but this is the only thing that they see. They want to be able to do this.
It's it is a cult.
Mhm.
Okay, it is a cult. Oh no, Christianity is a cult. No, it's not. It's a faith. This
There
is
you go.
not a faith for you. This is a cult. Okay, for you. This is very narrow-minded for someone that says that. Oh, I'm so open-minded. You are very closed-minded and closed-eyed.
The vehicle. Take a pregnancy
This
test.
is ridiculous.
Stop them by taking action at righttotravel.org.
That's crazy.
I'm going to have nightmares about that commercial.
Hey, if you do fall into that situation, though, that unfortunate situation, pray on it. Pray on it before you do anything, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep the comments coming. And yes, come up with a commercial idea of why you should go to California to kill a baby, a tiny human.
I can't do it.
We put the paint
Maria.
on the brush. And we
Yeah, Maria.
swirl it all around.
Uh-huh.
We swirl it all
What do you recommend?
Well, definitely sign up for Stained Glass this weekend.
Okay.
And definitely sign up for anime. We added an anime workshop on Saturday now.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be super fun. And then we have clay and our Friday art night.
Yeah, Melissa, you and the kid, you guys should go over here.
Yeah.
Do these things. Yeah, that's fantastic.
I was telling Caleb about it. He was excited to meet you.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, artlinkclarksville.com. Links in the video description. John Doe, why did the blonde study all night? She had a pregnancy test the next day. Melissa, have you ever had coffee in Connecticut?
Actually, I have. That's hilarious. I went to Connecticut to play my song Coffee in Connecticut while drinking coffee because I'm sentimental fool like that.
Is that how you spell Connecticut?
Yep.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yes, that is your mother. My son's like, that's you? Yes.
You look so different.
I was young.
Hair's so long.
It was extensions. Yeah. And that
Not
got
supposed
really
to admit
expensive.
I was gonna edit and put dogs howling,
Oh.
but I didn't.
I have dogs that howl. I could have just
Oh.
had them in the video.
Do you still got the Casio?
I got a Technique piano now.
Oh, okay, even better.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Why don't you do more recordings?
You know, it's funny. I haven't played out in such a long time, but my grandfather wrote all the stuff that I recorded before I was even born, like 30 or 40 years before I was born. And he threw his music out because he got ripped off by the publishers.
Oh.
And then my grandmother made me promise that I would find it. She's like, it's perfect for your voice. And I'm like, okay. So I just promised her that I would do it to get off the phone, and she died the next day.
Oh.
So I was like, oh my God, I just said I would do this. So I wound up finding boxes of his handwritten sheet music in a man's house out in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
And I taught myself copyright and publishing law, and I went up against like Warner Chappell and all these companies, and I won over 300 cases on my own. So I got the rights back. And then I recorded an album of his stuff, and we toured in Europe and performed it.
Oh
It was
my
pretty
gosh.
cool. Yeah, it was fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I broke even. I didn't make any money, but I had a blast doing it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do some more.
And I don't really play the piano either.
Do some more. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, make some more.
Yeah,
Record
you
'em.
should.
I've got tons of the stuff that he wrote. I can't read
Do
the
it.
music.
Uh-oh.
Anybody out there in Clarksville, if you can read music and play piano, let me know.
Come to ArtLink on Fridays.
Yes, come to ArtLink on Fridays.
We have Fortissimo, and they'll teach you how to read music and how to play the keys.
I've tried to learn to read music, and I just can't do it. I am so not patient enough to learn it because I can just sit down and play without even thinking about it. So then when I have to sit there and be like, what is that?
Yeah.
And then you have to count like how many beats, and then you throw a sharp thing in there, and I'm done. I'm like, all right, who can read this?
I learned the piano.
Well, you know, you might be good at is wicked good trivia.
I
Yes.
could do that.
Yes.
Very true.
If you can't read music, maybe you can do wicked good trivia.
I could
Oh,
do
yeah.
trivia.
Are you going to pee? Look at Maria. Maria's running to the urinal.
She's calling her out like that.
Wait, do women call it urinals?
No,
No.
no, we just go to the bathroom
Oh,
with our
okay.
friends.
Yeah, that is interesting. You ladies love going together.
Come with me.
Save on energy costs.
I want to save on energy costs. Tell me
Yes.
how to do it.
Yeah. They say this one from News Channel 5 Consumer Report. Save 10% per year by adjusting your thermostat just 7 to 10 degrees for 8 hours a day. What do you usually keep yours at?
74.
Yeah.
But at night when I go to sleep, I bring it down to like 72.
Oh, yeah. I'm like 75 is fine.
Yeah, it's not.
Right.
It's perfect.
It's not too hot. It's not too cold.
Right. John Doe says she has to flush the drugs out of her system. I knew it.
That's funny.
John Doe knows.
And it can be really tough to keep your house cool and really expensive.
And that's why that we've asked Jennifer Krause to help us save a little money. So, Jennifer, what have you got for us?
Is that the same lady that was in the
first
car?
of all, be prepared to pay a
No,
lot more.
it looks like her though. Yeah. This lady's been around forever.
She doesn't
Jennifer
have an
Krause.
office either.
No. Well, she always works from home. I wonder what's going on with that.
It's a good thing.
She always does these broadcasts from home. We're going to learn how to save money on our AC bill.
All right.
Someone said you were flushing the drugs out of your system.
Yeah.
Cool your home this summer.
We knew
According
it.
to the
They
latest
would.
energy projections, energy costs are going up nearly 8%, which breaks down to about $720 more to cool your home this summer. But there are some things you can do to stay cool and save money right now all summer long.
Peppermint
As
oil.
extreme temperature.
Excuse me?
Peppermint oil. Put it on your hands and put it on your neck. It's a natural coolant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. These people just appeared out of nowhere. Time travel. Watch.
As extreme temperatures rise from coast to coast and last
That
longer into
is
September.
the time capsule.
That's it. It's
or
on,
the time machine, sorry.
It's on that. No, the
On
stop,
the stop
sign.
It is the time machine, yeah.
The
They
stop.
just walk right out.
The stop.
You always notice like the funniest
coast
things.
and last longer into September, so
Yeah,
will the price
yeah.
of keeping your home cool.
I get distracted
You're going
easily.
to use more energy and spend more money to
Did
keep.
you see that?
What was it?
They could have used a better B-roll clip than this guy, like pulling up her pants. Did you see this?
He's putting her shirt down.
Look at this.
of keeping
This
your
is the
home
B-roll
cool.
because there's a
You're
fan?
going to use more energy and spend more money to keep the same amount of space just as cool.
Consumer Reports suggests that first you turn up your AC. Now, this might cause a heated argument in your home, but
I
you
have
can
that
save as much as
same one.
10% a
Yeah,
year on
I got the Google.
heating and cooling by simply adjusting
The
your
Google one?
thermostat
What do you got?
7 to
That
10
one that they just
degrees for
showed.
8
I have
hours
that
a
one
day.
at the Airbnb, and I have a
Question
really
is,
old
will you be
school one at
comfortable?
home.
If you do convince your family to turn up the AC, using a ceiling fan or box fan can make up the difference.
Yes.
Running one will actually make the room feel.
That's right, and don't
That is
forget
very true.
either switch the blades or hit that button on the fan that changes
Yeah.
the direction.
Yeah.
Told you.
You're pushing down. You want the air pushing down during the summer, right? And in the winter, you want the fan pulling the air up. Correct?
I think it's the other way. I
think it's the other way
Hot air
around.
rises, so you want to push the hot air down when it's cold outside in the winter, but you want all the hot air to go up.
No,
in
I
the
want the
summer.
fan blowing on me though. Right?
We're talking about ceiling fans.
Yeah, not only fans.
feel as much as 4 or even 5 degrees cooler.
Add some
Yep,
technology to
darkening
your home in the
curtains.
form of a
Yep.
smart or programmable thermostat. They make it easy to set a money-saving, energy-conserving schedule.
Using a programmable thermostat is really the most effective way to save money, and it'll even help you save money on heating bills in the winter.
Some thermostats like this Google Nest will learn your day-to-day cooling preferences and
Yeah,
adjust accordingly.
That's what I got.
Next,
Okay.
repair any leaky AC ductwork for central air and fill in holes and cracks around your windows and doors. Insulate around your window air conditioners to keep warm air from entering and cool air from escaping. Also, close your curtains and blinds during the day to keep the sun from heating your home. But never sacrifice safety for safety.
I thought she was fanning herself with a paper plate for a second there.
It looks like one. That's funny.
I was like, wow,
Imagine.
that's good thinking there.
It could be a paper plate folded in half.
It might be.
And from heating your home. But never sacrifice safety for savings. Heat-related deaths and illnesses happen quickly and far too often. At the very least, consider a window air conditioner where you sleep. This small-capacity Frigidaire cools up to 250 square feet and earned an excellent rating in Consumer Reports brownout tests, designed to mimic conditions you might find in extreme.
They love this one B-roll right here.
This one, yep.
They just keep using this B-roll.
You think you're at the beach,
in
but you're at
extreme
the
heat
park.
when the
Yeah.
power grid
Yeah,
is
it looks like a beach, but the sand is green.
Like people are
Somebody dyed the sand
sunbathing
green?
and everything.
Yeah.
Like what?
What? You even got like beach umbrellas. out
And there's no
here.
water.
No.
Right.
I know.
Like this person is in a bathing suit.
Right, right.
We just need some land sharks.
That's weird. They're like
Yeah. Like look, this lady's boob. Oh, it's a guy. Sorry.
in extreme heat when the power grid is overloaded. Now, don't forget there are energy assistance programs that can help you pay your utility bills if you cannot afford them. And don't forget the signs of heat stroke, which can happen anytime your body temperature goes over 103 degrees. That includes dry, hot skin to the touch, rapid heart.
Yeah, drink water.
Electrolytes. Come to
Electrolytes.
Mugshot and get your electric chair drink.
I love that name.
yeah.
That's
So
great.
what's in it?
It's electrolytes and water.
Yeah, and I
And
can get that at
electric.
Mugshot.
You can get a Mugshot.
Really?
4 flavors.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Did you get one of those new tasers to go with it?
Right.
Electric chair shot.
I said at war against those.
Do you want to be electrocuted too?
Hey, O'Connor's. O'Connor'sFun.com. Wednesdays I got cornhole. Thursdays beach volleyball. Plus the big parties on the weekend. Always a good time. Good music.
And
Yeah.
it starts when it starts cooling off.
What's that?
The beach volleyball.
Yeah.
Starts at 6.
Yeah.
that's
So
good.
it's not as hot.
That's right. That's right.
Nice.
But yeah, go check them out. Then say hello to Gary the Guardrail while over there. All right. Let's see what's happening in Clarksville. One was flown to Nashville Hospital after a crash.
Following a breaking news alert now, police are on the scene of a crash in Montgomery County. Allie Lynch
This is over by Dunbar Cave Road, heading towards Rossview Road.
Okay.
All right, you guys know that little back, I don't know. There's like horse fences. Yeah, here.
I
take a
know what
look.
you're talking about, yeah.
You'll see. I think they're going to show you.
Well, Nicole, the crash happened just after 8 this morning. We know one person was flown to a Nashville hospital.
Is the door opening?
Was that us or the news?
I think it was the news.
What? What did they do?
Just after 8 this morning, we know one person was flown to a Nashville hospital with serious injury.
Definitely a door opening.
Who opened the door while this lady's broadcasting?
Somebody who's not working there anymore.
What's going on here?
Well, Nicole, the crash happened just after 8 this morning. We know one person was flown to a Nashville hospital with serious injuries. Clarksville police responded to Dunbar Cave Road.
This
I know
area.
exactly where that's at.
Of Moss.
And people are flying on this road.
Yeah, they are.
Flying.
They need to make that
This is
a
video.
4-lane.
Yeah, they're just flying.
Everything in our area needs to be widened and
It's just what a process, especially with state roads, county roads,
I know.
city roads.
They need to just forget about all that and just widen them.
It doesn't work like that.
It needs to.
it should just work like that.
And you know what they need to do? Stop paving the road in the middle of the day when everyone's on the
you.
road. Let's do that at night when no one's on the road. Come on, people.
But then you got to pay that overtime.
Then pay the overtime.
Pay the daggone overtime.
Do you know how much longer, like, if they would be efficient with the road, they could pay the overtime, do it at night, and get it done quicker and pay less than what they are paying normal time and having to pay an extra person to stand on both sides because there's so much traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, use those 2 people. There's your overtime right there.
Can't
She's
wait.
not wrong.
Boom.
I can't
You're
wait
right.
until you and I are running against each other for mayor. Okay? I cannot wait.
You better not even ask me who I'd vote for.
I would be like, and she blamed this woman in Gallatin for blowing up her house? Okay?
From our partners at Dash 10 Media, authorities say one person had to be extricated from their vehicle and flown by Life Flight helicopter here to Nashville. Dunbar Cave Road was shut down for hours this morning. It actually just reopened about 30 minutes ago. Right now, the victim's condition is unknown.
Gosh.
And for breaking news around the clock, go to WKRN.com.
She looks like that Amanda. What's that actress's name?
I know who you're talking about.
I can't think of her name. She looks just like her.
She does.
Yeah, I like this one. She's good, except when she's opening doors.
Thinner than the one.
Montgomery County, Allie Lynch is
piercing.
at the W.
Amanda Siegfried?
No.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's not who
like
I'm
that.
thinking of.
Siegfried or
Yeah,
Karen.com
I'm
alert
saying it
desk.
wrong.
I think we're thinking of 2
Monica, the
different
crash happened
actresses.
just after 8. Monica, the crash happened just after 8 this morning.
Amy
we know
Lynch.
one person was flown.
Allie Lynch, right. So, tobacco, which really, I mean, this whole area was a huge tobacco industry area.
Now it's all fast food.
Tobacco is about over. How one tobacco farmer in Indian Mound is still going.
Yeah, tobacco was like what made Clarksville Clarksville.
Bobby Darnell
Cash
is
crop.
itching to go into the tobacco field.
When that thing comes up, it triggers this little thing here and it puts a shot of water.
Weather has kept all of his equipment standing idle, but that is not the only challenge in front of him.
Yeah, and now the tobacco companies is cut and cut and cut and cut, and this year we're only going to have 40 acres.
Sounds
Tobacco
like a lot, but I guess
farms are
not.
disappearing in Tennessee. There are only 200 others like Darnell still planting. 30 years ago, when he started alongside his workers, there were 23,000 farms.
Jeez.
Wow.
Now, it's not going to be any farms left.
He isn't wrong.
Nope.
There's a big problem with losing our farm land.
Makes me sad.
In an effort to make ends meet, Darnell and his family are trying to make up for it in cutting, raking, and selling hay.
I'll buy the hay.
The Darnells are all
I should have had that playing when you were singing. That was.
so working in beef cattle as another way to have some income. For now, Darnell isn't sure what the future holds or when he will hang up growing tobacco.
When do I stop? Most farmers stop when they die. I don't know of too many retired farmers.
I don't think you can't call them that anymore.
Why not?
Can't call them farmers.
I don't know of too many retired farmers.
Oh, retired.
Oh, you thought you said retarded.
Oh, God.
My bad. Retired. I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
I like his accent.
Tobacco.
I don't know of too many retired farmers.
It's very
Reporting
southern.
from Indian
I like
Mound
it.
for
I love
News
it.
Channel 5. I'm Emily West.
Yeah, I bet this guy is great to have a beer with, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mom.
Kayla's just giggling over here.
So there you go. There's some things going around town. All right. Well, let's see what else we got going on. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Oh, today is Wednesday. That means tonight is Shelby's Trio Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. Yes.
Kids allowed or no kids?
I don't think they let kids up on the third floor.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Caleb could get VIP privileges because he knows you.
Maybe. Maybe.
They better.
He
That's
said
right.
they better.
Maria, you're coming, right?
Next week.
Next week.
Yep.
Oh, you keep pushing you off.
Well, Stephanie's still gone.
All right, here we go. Let's play a quick round, all right?
Quick.
Yeah, real quick, because you got to go.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Category is going to be TV shows. Okay?
I'm Peppa Pig.
Man, I'm so
This
hungry.
is my little brother George.
Well, why don't you...
I hate Peppa Pig so
I
bad.
was like, oh man, ham.
You can eat this puzzle.
Eat the puzzle.
It's a Peppa Pig jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, that's not ham chunks?
Yes.
That's what I
Jigsaw
thought.
puzzle.
Okay.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Totally not ham chunk.
I thought it was
Ham chunks.
Of course it's ham chunks.
That's so funny.
Ham chunks sounds
Oh, a
so
Peppa
gross.
Pig puzzle because it's
Yeah.
her chopped up. Oh my gosh, that's
Yes.
terrible. All the Peppa Pig fans are like hating on you right now.
Peppa Pig's nose comes out of its forehead, and I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a lazy drawing.
It is, and it's so popular. I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
From the image, name the girlfriend and the TV show. Okay?
What?
Here we go.
Let's see.
Let's see what you guys got.
Oh.
What's a TV show?
Kelly,
That's
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Yep.
Yep, Kelly Kapowski, Saved by the Bell. Very good.
There's no way.
Okay. There's a picture of her I like that's a little bit better. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're going to get banned again.
From the image, name the girlfriend in the
Boy
TV
Meets
show.
World.
Uh-huh. What's her name?
Oh.
Come on.
It was a weird name.
Topanga?
Yes.
How did I...
Topanga.
Topanga. Yeah, Topanga.
Very good. Very good. All right. So, number 3.
Oh my gosh, you have to keep showing.
Oh, I didn't
Is
know
it
that was there.
the Shelton show?
Sheldon, you mean?
Sheldon?
Like young Sheldon? No. Why do I know that face?
Well, you might know her from maybe you went to band camp with her.
Oh, that's her.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
But the show is How I Met Your Mother. That's Lily.
Is Shelton in the show?
No.
Is that where I was going with it?
No.
Young Shelton?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh, God. What is she from?
Steve Urkel?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
You win today.
What's the show?
But I don't think that's the name of the show.
The
No.
Urkel Show or
No.
Family something?
Family
or-
Matters.
Uh-huh. What's her name?
I don't.
That's
That
not,
girl.
That's not Laura. She was.
I don't remember.
That's Myra.
Myra, Family
Right.
Matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh. Keep my seductive.
Oh.
Blossom.
Blossom.
Yep. Isn't that the name of the show? Blossom?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, that's
It's not?
the character Blossom. What was the name of that show then? The Big Bang Theory. Oh, because it's now,
Oh,
not
okay.
then.
Right.
I met her.
That's that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she came in when I worked at Bank of America. She came in and did her stuff.
Everybody says she's super nice.
She was super nice.
Do you want to see a hot picture of her?
It doesn't exist.
I had a crush on her as a kid.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Who is the friend?
6.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
6 was cute.
Yeah. Whoa.
I love that show. What
Me
was the
too.
name of that show?
Blossom.
Okay, you
Yeah.
had me questioning it because her name's Blossom.
Well, no. Well, her name is Miri blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. There you go. Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia tonight. Come on out. We'll have a good time. All right. We got to get out of here, right?
Gotta get, and you gotta sign up for an ArtLink workshop. Yeah.
Yes.
ArtLinkClarksville.com. What's this Friday?
We have Friday Art Night, and we have clay.
Clay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a guy's name or?
No, it's polymer clay and air dry
okay.
clay. It's a clay class.
That's
what,
so fun.
What
Yeah.
can you make?
You can make little characters, or you can make a little like bowl or dish to hold something, or you can just use your imagination.
Oh, hold on.
You can make jewelry.
Hold on.
We call it art.
This is his favorite part.
Okay.
The fart.
John,
Bye,
have a good
John.
day. Absolutely. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get out of here. Ooh, we covered a lot.
We did.
Covered a lot today. Those California ads, though.
That was ridiculous.
That was
I mean,
wild.
the cop literally pulled her over with, and he went.
And he had a
Tap, tap.
pregnancy test in his hand.
Wild.
I can't even.
I need
actually want to watch
I need to
that?
show those to my husband. He's gonna die.
They're amazing. Just go on next. Type in Gavin Newsom abortion heads.
Oh my
Who would
gosh.
actually want to watch that though?
People in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liberals.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure to write back what is wrong, okay? And then move along to the next one. That's the mission. All right. Well, hey, God bless you. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Maria Haycraft.
I'm Melissa Marquez.
And I'm Caleb.
There you go. And that was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.